Has someone you love started showing small changes that just don't feel right? Many people think that aging and death happen suddenly, like a light switch turning off. But the truth is, the body often whispers its warnings long before the final day arrives. These signs may begin quietly, almost invisible, about a year before life reaches its end. The painful part is that families often miss them. Later, when they look back, they realize the signs were always there. But by then, it's too late to prepare, too late to say the words that matter most. Today, we're going to talk about 7 important signs that often appear a year before an elderly person passes away. These are not meant to frighten you, but to prepare you. Understanding them allows you to give better care, create more meaningful memories, and ensure that your loved one's final stage is filled with comfort, dignity, and peace. So let's begin. Sign 1. Unexplained weight loss. One of the earliest and most telling signs is sudden, unplanned weight loss. You may notice belts needing to be tightened, clothes becoming looser, or a person who once enjoyed meals now showing little interest in food. Families often dismiss this as just aging, but unintentional weight loss is rarely harmless. It may mean the body is no longer absorbing nutrients well, muscle is wasting away, and vital systems are slowing down. As appetite fades and taste weakens, meals no longer bring joy. It's not just about eating less, it's the body's way of preparing for the end. Chronic illnesses like cancer, heart failure, or kidney disease may also quietly drive this decline. Instead of forcing large meals, focus on comfort. Small, easy-to-digest foods, hydration, and gentle encouragement. Recognize that weight loss here is not about vanity. It's the body sending a quiet message. Sign 2. Deep, lasting fatigue. Fatigue is more than ordinary tiredness. In the last year of life, exhaustion becomes constant, even after rest. Getting out of bed feels heavy. Walking across the room feels like a mountain, and hobbies or conversations once enjoyed feel impossible. Why does this happen? The body is conserving its last energy. As the heart, lungs, and muscles weaken, energy is redirected away from daily activity toward essential survival functions. Sleep increases, alertness decreases, and naps become longer. The hardest part is emotional. Seniors who were once active may feel embarrassed or frustrated at their weakness. Families may think they're being lazy, but the truth is their body is simply too tired. Instead of pushing them, allow rest, offer companionship, and treasure quiet moments together. Fatigue is not a failure. It's the body's natural shift toward preservation. Sign 3. Cognitive changes and confusion. One of the most heartbreaking signs is the decline in memory and thinking. A loved one may begin forgetting names, losing track of time, repeating themselves, or getting confused in familiar places. This is not just normal forgetfulness. As circulation slows, the brain receives less oxygen and nutrients. The result? Confusion, poor judgment, and emotional withdrawal. Some may drift in and out of awareness, seeming sharp one moment and lost the next. Others may withdraw socially, speaking less or showing less interest in family interactions. These changes are painful to witness, but they are part of the body's gradual shutting down. The best response is patience, gentle reassurance, and presence. Even if they forget your name, they often still feel your love. Sign 4. Changes in breathing and sleep patterns. Months before death, sleep often increases dramatically. Elderly people may spend most of the day resting or may suddenly fall asleep during conversations. This isn't laziness. It's the body saving energy. Breathing patterns also shift. You might notice shortness of breath, pauses between breaths, or rapid, shallow breathing. Sometimes, the rhythm changes with quiet moments followed by deeper breaths. These changes are signals of declining lung and heart function. They can look frightening, but they are natural. Families should focus on making breathing easier, propping them up with pillows, keeping. Sign 5. Loss of interest in food and drink. Near the final stage, the body's need for food and water decreases. Meals are skipped. Favorite dishes lose appeal. And even drinking water may feel like a burden. This can be distressing for families who equate food with life. Many try to encourage or even pressure their loved ones to eat more. But in reality, the body no longer processes food the same way. Forcing large meals can cause discomfort rather than strength. The compassionate approach is to offer small sips, light snacks, and let them guide what feels right. At this stage, food is not about nourishment, it's about comfort. Sign 6. Withdrawal and emotional changes. Another subtle but powerful sign is withdrawal. Your loved one may begin avoiding social gatherings, speaking less, or showing less interest in the world. This is not rejection. It's the mind and spirit turning inward, focusing less on the outside world and more on peace within. Many elderly people use this time to reflect, prepare, or simply conserve the energy they have left. Families may feel hurt, but it's important to remember, love is still felt even in silence. Sometimes, just sitting together quietly brings more comfort than words. Sign 7. Declining mobility and increased frailty. Finally, one of the clearest signs is a loss of physical strength. Walking becomes difficult, falls become more frequent, and even small tasks like dressing, bathing, or sitting up require help. The body's muscles are fading, balance is weaker, and bones more fragile. This is when the need for support, both physical and emotional, becomes greatest. For families, this is the moment to step in with patience and care. Simple aids like walkers, handrails, or even holding their hand while walking can make all the difference. What matters most is not forcing independence, but ensuring safety and dignity. So, these are 7 signs the body often shows a year before death. 1. Unexplained weight loss. 2. Deep fatigue. 3. Cognitive decline. 4. Breathing and sleep changes. 5. Loss of appetite. 6. Withdrawal from others. 7. Physical weakness and frailty. Recognizing these changes is not about predicting the exact moment of death. It's about understanding the body's natural journey and responding with compassion. If you see these signs in someone you love, don't panic. Instead, cherish the moments you still have. Hold their hand, share stories, sit in silence if needed, and give them dignity in their final chapter. Because in the end, what truly matters is not how long we live, but how deeply we love.